Your fields harvested in one afternoon. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. After all the work we did back here in the woods, clearing the trees out, I mean, I'm a little sad to see this farm go, but it needs to go. Once again, just the Arthur capacity will be reached very quickly once we move to Switzerland. So, and I have a feeling the farm's going to be pretty similar, honestly. The only thing that'll be different with the Alps is that there'll be more mountains, but it's going to be a small farm type setup, I think. I don't know. We'll see what they've done with the map. I'm excited. I hope that it's more exciting than the 2 default maps that came with the game. I'm not saying that I disliked. Well, I didn't like Ravenport. It was it was a very bizarre choice for an American map. Like when you think of America, you think of like farming, like Illinois, Ohio, Michigan, Indiana. You don't Iowa, Wisconsin. Oh, let's do a map in California. Okay, because yeah, California is pretty, but and they do farm mostly. They do some crop farming in California, but more realistic or more prolific, I guess. They do, they have orchards. They do oranges. California's famous for its orange groves. Grapes. Let them out. You let them out. I don't have my shoes on. I have to let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Woof. Woof. I'll be right back, folks. So I thought I'd be able to get all this barley crammed into this harvester. But it looks like, unfortunately, we're going to have to empty the tipper and then get it back here. Because I think I'll get one more pass out of this and then we'll be full. I know this method of backing up and running forward drives people crazy, but I see real farmers doing it on small fields. I don't, because there's just really nowhere to turn around. At least on these farm sim farms, the fields grow right to the fence. So when that's the case, you have to, whoops, wrong button. When that's the case, you have to run it, it's easier to back it up than try to make a U-turn. There's not a lot of turning space in here, though this field's a little bit larger, but even so, it's just 6 passes and you're done, so you might as well just back it up. Once again, our toy harvester. Whoops. 98, 99, and 100%, so we're full. Turn the harvester off, and we're going to have to do some wrangling here. I'm going to have to grab my old tractor, sell off the wheat, and hang on, did we? Well, all of our fields still have work to do, so let's find out who's buying wheat at the price that's best. L'art de pain. So, l'art de pain? L'art de pain is where, I think I just marked it. There it is, it's behind it. It should be real close by, yep. Je désire l'art de pain. Parce que c'est très, what's the word for near? It's near the farm. I don't remember near. But I prefer it because it's not a long drive. The co-op is a bit of a hike. All right, let's go ahead and sell the wheat. And it's not a lot of money, but it's a little bit. We'll get about $1,000 for the barley. $3,500 for the wheat, so we're up to $268, so almost $270,000. Plus we have to add the cows in. I'll figure that out before we leave. And so we'll have that amount added to whatever we start with on the next map. I think I will make that the dollar amount. Now, usually they start you with like $100,000. We're going to pretend like that didn't happen because I feel like from a fairness standpoint, we're going to act like we didn't come into it with 100,000 additional dollars on top of the 300,000 that we're bringing approximately from this farm, or 350, 400. The money that we make from this farm is the money that we'll bring into the next map. That way it makes it a little bit more fair. Because we'll have equipment on the next map. But then at that point we can decide what additional equipment we want to add. I'd really like to kind of showcase everything that comes with the pack and get going right away. So, anyway, that's my thought. Turn off the lights so we're not wasting battery. And no, if you're new to the game, that does not make a difference. I think I'm going to run the next series too. Make it kind of a simple, like, hey, if you want to play farm, if you've never played Farm Sim before, this is how you play it. So we'll probably kind of take baby steps a little bit and try to draw some of the newer players in, because Farm Sim keeps going on sale for cheap, and we're getting a lot of new people coming to the channel and maybe wanting to know how to actually play the game. So we're going to call it a playthrough or walkthrough type thing, so people can see in a practical sense how we play the game. And I'm going to try to figure out how to word that so that we'll draw people in. But at the heart of everything, I think the Swiss map really kind of, will hopefully strongly represent what Farm Sim is about, because, let's face it, it is a European company that makes this game. I believe they're Swiss, aren't they, honey, or are they German? I thought the actual company was based in Switzerland. I could be wrong about that, though. They might be German. Let me think about this. I mean, I know it's... Can you check that for me?
No, I'm busy.
Fine. I'll check it in a second, folks. Hold on. Yep, I was correct. It is headquartered in a city that I will not be able to pronounce, like Schlieren, and that is located in Switzerland. So one of the reasons why I am excited about this Alps map is this is going to represent the region that the company that makes this game is from. And I think they probably, most likely, will pour their heart and soul into it because it is their home. And so I can see that kind of playing into how the map will feel. And, once again, I know the American players don't necessarily love that. And I will say Giants has come a really, really long way in the last 3 versions of the game to Americanize and appeal to the American audiences. I think their best effort, honestly, was in 2017 with Goldcrest. They really tried to make an American map. Now, it really wasn't like American maps. It kind of looked like Colorado and a little bit like Europe. But Westbridge Hills was another attempt. Ravenport was the worst. But they have, as far as equipment goes and stuff, they've really tried to bring what the American player wants, and John Deere was one of those things, and they did get it. So, they still, but their roots are a European company, and so they are going to be always more aimed towards European farming, it seems like, and that's a good thing, I think. It's definitely expanded my horizons as far as understanding how farms work around the world and different kinds of equipment that we just don't see in America necessarily, or at least where I live in America. We have a lot of straight-up corn farmers. You don't see a lot of forage harvesters and stuff like that, and that's something that's very European. Biogas plants, stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sell the harvester. That's it for the harvester. We're done using it, so I will be right back. All right, so we're pulling into the sales facility here in France, where we say goodbye to our Roslamash Niva. It's been a great harvester. Let's go ahead and sell that guy and the header. It's not worth a ton of money, but about $75,000 altogether. Not too bad. So we've $343,000 so far on the value of the farm. And we need to sell off this grain. So let's see where that's going to go. Probably, once again, it's going to go back to Le Cooperative, which is fine because I have to sell this tipper. So we'll run over to the cooperative, and I'll sell the load, and then I'll sell the tipper. And then all we have left to do is bale and sell the bales. I don't know where we're going to do that. I have to figure out where the bale sell point is. 'Cause I don't know. We haven't sold bale since we had this farm. We've kept everything. So I'm going to have to figure out where that is, if there is a place. But we'll get that taken care of, and then we'll sell the fields, and hey, we're off. So I'll be back. We have arrived at Le Cooperative. Let us drop our French load of barley. Ooh, $2,200. So we now are up to $345,000. That will be a nice nest egg for the next farm. And so anyway, so as the story goes, and I didn't tell you the whole story, but we are moving to, one of the reasons we're moving to Switzerland is because, well, we lost the cows, but our aunt owns land up there. And so the reason why we're going to have some money and stuff is because she has just let us know that she is going to donate the food. She's going to donate our the land. Hold on. Anyway, what I was trying to say before dinner arrived was that how much I love my wife, yes. Now, my aunt is retiring. When her husband died, she decided she was going to try to farm for a while, but she just pooped out. So she'll be living on our land in a small house, but has given the farming up to us. So we come into it with considerable fundage and land. Yes, honey? And the equipment that her husband had bought, which was fairly new. He kept the farm pretty modernized. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we'll find out when we get there, because it's coming soon, like in the next week or so. So we shall have some farming fun on the new farm from Giants. And if you also purchase, I think the DLC is like $20. I'm not sure what they're asking for it. But it'll be around the $20 mark. I got to figure out where to sell these bales. But we have just a few more passes left, and we'll be able to sell off the rest of the land and the rest of our equipment. And some other lucky farmer will be able to purchase Ouzel and use him on this on their farm, because Ouzel has been a great tractor, and anybody would be happy to have their own Ouzel. What? That makes me get a little bit, a little teary-eyed there. The farmer that had purchased that field is already growing crops on there. So that used to be our field. Are you feeling sad for me, honey?
No. It was totally sarcastic.
Oh. Well, at least she's honest, folks. She doesn't give a darn, and it was totally sarcastic. Thanks, honey. You're the best wife ever.
You know it.
Oh. What's that look for? What do I know? Huh? 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 What do I know?
Then I'm Fan Debbie Dorsey. Yeah.
Fan Dabby Dozy? Well, I haven't heard that one before.
And I'm amazing.
You are amazing.
Alfie!
I've heard that one before.
Alfie!
What's he doing?
Alfie!
What?
I bought you tomato ketchup, you didn't even use it.
What?
I bought you tomato ketchup, you didn't even use it.
Yes, I did. It's all over my burger. Well, the dogs ate it. The proof is in the lid because there's ketchup in the lid.
What?
I can't really eat a burger without ketchup. I don't. It's like all dry and stuff. Unless you have a peanut butter burger. Don't look at me like that. They're delicious. If you've ever been to Bearden's, you will have tried one and you will have loved it.
I'll be weird.
Weirden's? No, Bearden's, not Weirden's.
No, you're weird.
Oh. Yes, as to that, yes, I am weird. Everyone knows that. Nothing new there. Nothing crazy or magical about that. All right. So we've finished collecting on this field. Time to move to the next one. We're flying along here as we finish up these fields. And saying goodbye to France. Goodbye, France. Goodbye, Paris. Goodbye, France. Goodbye. Never mind. I've seen Paris, and I've seen France, and I've seen most of France at a glance. That's not quite how that goes. Fling a bale. Come on. Yeah. Sweet. That's how it should be done. Not now. Don't do it yet. Wait till we've come around. Wait. Oh, it did it already. The tree kind of blocked the view of the bale flinging out. Whee! Boop, boop. Somebody's beeping you in Discord, dear.
No.
Somebody's beeping you in Discord. Somebody's beeping, I know. Who is it?
Disco. Send me a belt of full.
You're beltiful?
I'm beautiful.
You are beautiful.
Everyone thinks I'm beautiful.
I think you're beautiful.
Everyone wants to be married to me.
The perfectest wife, huh?
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, pretty dang close. I don't think you can get much perfecter. Are you tickling me? Tickle-dee-dee, tickle-dee-dee. Yes, dear?
Blondie is 12. She's asking.
Oh, I have to let Blondie out. I'll be right back.
See you there.
All right, we are finishing up the last 2 rows of material as we prepare to sell off our farm. I missed a nice big chunk of wheat back over there. Not sure what happened. Alfie's back on the squeak toy again, ladies and gentlemen. Alfie on the squeak toy. Take it away, Alfie. Squeak toy solo. Oh, now he's being all shy. Well, I'm sure we'll get more of that later. He's playing it real soft now. And so this is it. The last lick of work that we're going to do on this farm. And it's time to say goodbye after that. I'm going to go ahead and sell these fields, and we'll sell the tractor, trailer, and baler. I do like this baler. It is a decent baler. Also, before we go, we'll take a real quick look at what's coming up in the on our new farm. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Shoot them out. Come on, unload them. Is it this button? No. No. Oh, boy. That was about to dump over. Nope. Yeah. No. Nope. Nope. Okay, so that's it. No more coming out. So we got to figure out where to sell these because I don't know. What happened? My wife's about to swear. Come on. I hate when the menu does that stupid freeze thing. Okay, we need to go to this. And we have both grass and straw that need to be sold. And it looks like the only place that buys them is the Commerce de Bestiaux Animal Commerce Center, which is located where? I don't have it on the map. I don't know that I've ever... Oh, it's by the shop. How convenient is that? Okay, so let's roll down to the shop. Sell all this stuff off. And we might drop the baler at the shop. I think we'll go the whole way. I'm shocked that I can't shoot the last bales out of the baler, but it's okay. It's like 20 bucks. I'm not like super worried about it. Did that car... Would you son of a biscuit? He just plowed into the back of my wagon. Freaking moron. Do you not see me? The trailer's half the size of Canada. Oh, man. Am I going to be able to fit under this bridge? Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to have to figure out another route. We may have to cut over the railroad tracks. We're not going to go under that bridge. There's no way. Shoot. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Unfriend. Gonna have one angry farmer at me there. We're gonna have to go down to the southern end to see if we can't get through on that end. I don't know what we're gonna do otherwise, but that's where we have to go to sell the bales. I guess we could. You know what? Can we cut across up here? There's no fence on that, and we could crush through this bush. Yeah, we're gonna have to go this route. So let's check and make sure we're clear. I don't see a train coming as of yet. In real life, you would have bashed that poor baler to heck. Yeah, that was not really what I wanted to do. But I do hear the train beeping its horn. That's kind of funny. It's coming. Okay, and so we made it through. Because I don't know, on the other end, I don't know if there's a crossing or if it's the same kind of setup where you have a bridge. That won't do us any good. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop the baler here because I don't want to... This is a pain. So we're going to do that. We'll drop this off here. And we'll sell it. And already we've made a huge traffic jam. Just a minute, folks. I'm doing a deal. Nope. We want to do that. Yeah. $28,000 baler. That goes... I didn't realize that was that expensive. I'm trying not to think about how much money I've actually lost, though, because yeah, we used all this equipment for like 2 days. So we got like a couple $100 of use out of it, and then turned around and sold it for hundreds of dollars of loss. All right, so this should be the sell point. It's saying that this is it. We'll see. Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know how we're going to get this back out, though, but... Well, there's that. $5,000 worth of bales. That really was worth, actually, the trip. And now we're just going to have to get this dolly trailer out, which... Merci beaucoup. Okay, so we did it. Sort of. Okay. It's a little rough. All right, so we'll drop that off. Oh, there's an extra bale just for fun. Let's go ahead and sell this. And we're going to sell this. And we're going to sell the fields. Look, the sun is going down. We just got done in time. So we have left our main farm at 184. We've got the little field 23,000 and the other little field 35,000. So we walk away from this farm to our next farm with $668,444. So over $500,000, and that's debt free. So we're going to hold on to that money and use it at the next farm. I'm actually going to take my phone and make a note on write down the Alps farm. And that's going to be, we're going to write on this note, and that's going to be 68444. And that is how much money we finished our farm with. I forgot the cows. Hold on one second, folks. I got to figure out how much are cows, do you know, babe?
No.
If I go here to the market and
I
you,
don't know how much cows are. I don't play farming.
I don't know. 2,500 times 15 is what? Hold on. I'm no good with math. Plus the delivery fees. So let's see. Yeah, we'll just do it here. You know. Oh. I've kneecapped myself. We don't get back the shipping fees, but we've got 2,500 times 15 equals 37,000 back. So we're going to take that. We're going to add that to 668,444. That equals 705,944. So 705,944. 705,944. The number has been written down on my phone. It's also here on video just for my reference. So in the next episode, we will start with $700,000 and be happy with it. All right, so we're going to take a look real quick here as promised at the Swiss map that we're moving to. This is Erlengrot. Does look a little bit like Felsbrunn. Anyway, we have some photos here of what looks like it's going to be like the concept art of the map, probably the graphics of the map. Well, look, that looks nice. Very Swiss looking. Hopefully we'll have a new house. Hotel. Grain silo. And you can see here, these are some of the equipment things that we have. We've actually got our first official Giants walk behind mower. You've got a cabless Burer tractor. I don't know if this will come with an option to have a cab or not, but we're actually getting an official in-game Burer. Definitely going to have that on the farm. 50 horsepower electric tractor here from Rigitrack. And then 75 horsepower. I think this one is gas. And look, there's an exhaust pipe there, so that probably would be gas. We have a very strange small tractor here called the it's a TT281 Plus, and it's a modular tractor that does like mowing and that kind of stuff, windrowing, and it all has modules that fit onto it. It's a very weird setup. And then we have our Lindner Lintrack 130. It's probably 120, 130 horsepower Lintrack. We already have a Lintrack in game, but this is the second one. And we have this larger Rigitrack 150. I'm imagining that's, once again, 150 horsepower, most likely. I don't know if this is a Swiss brand, but it's a fairly new tractor color. I don't love the colors. Ugh. Let's see. Yep, 150 horsepower. So then we have a Lindner Unitrack the 122 L drive, and this is a modular truck. We do have a mod of one of these in game already, but it's a pretty crappy looking mod, so I'm excited to see like an actual, like Giants version. Some Pottinger plows, cultivators, Pottinger seeder. This one will looks like it cultivates as well as plants. These are the attachments for that Lindner truck. You have slurry tank, a manure spreader. We've got some new Pottinger mowers. I don't know why. We have like 3 different like front mowers. We'll see how these all piece together, but it looks like there's some sort of system or something going on here. I'm not sure. And a Pottinger, like the Nova Disc. So we got these. But once again, I'm not sure what these are, so we'll have to find out as we go, see what they are. Maybe these work with the, let's see, this is the, no, it doesn't really say, so we'll have to find out. A couple Pottinger Tedders. This is a really cool windrower. This is also a really cool windrower. Not sure how these work, but we'll find out as we go. But we got 2 different types. This one, obviously, it pushes the material to the side and then stacks it there. Then we have another Pottinger windrower, just like the one that we have. I'm not sure what the difference is with this. And then a regular double pinwheel type windrower, small. This goes on the back of our Lin track, which is cool. So we got a loading wagon. You don't have to buy a separate loading wagon. You can just buy this on your truck and put it on there. 2 Pottinger balers. We have our baling wrapper and then the Impress, which I don't know anything about these other than their balers. Brockman bale trailer and also a trailer for the Lindner. Now, interestingly, I was thinking that we would have a water tank for the Lindner, but it doesn't look like we have that. So you're still going to have to buy a water tank and a milk tank. It just has these 2 attachments and then the slurry and manure. So that's kind of a bummer. Maybe we'll see some more attachments come out, but as modders get in there and make their own things for it. But right now it seems like it's kind of a limited use truck, so I'm kind of disappointed about that. But anyway, those are the new pieces of equipment that we'll be looking at when we get there. So I'm excited to get there and try this out, and we'll definitely have this on the farm. I'm excited mostly about this tractor. This looks kind of neat though too, the TT281 Plus. I'm kind of excited about that too. So anyway, all right, guys. Have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help, and we will see you next time. Bye.